Hey, it's Sophie Wren, and we're doing a co-work today. Hello, friends. Welcome to this space. If you are having trouble settling in, concentrating, focusing, I'm here with you. This is a place for all the sensitive people with the big hearts and the empathy and the compassion. This is where we're going to hang out together and coalesce our strength and continue to keep going. I have been a little bit emotional today and just down. I just want world peace, y'all. I just want to see world peace, and I'm not enjoying the show currently. That is the world. I'm not enjoying the politicization. You know what I'm trying to say. Making things political that are just about helping people. And having a heart seems like such a hard thing to argue for sometimes. But that's why I want to have a space for those of us who are more sensitive, more heartfelt and empathetic and compassionate to have a place where, like, it's okay for us to exist and there's nothing wrong with that. In fact, I would say the opposite, that like not having compassion and empathy and heart is the thing that is the red flag and not the sensitivity or the empathy. Like, we really need to hold our ground in that, because I don't want to see the world where it's not okay to have a heart, and what that's going to turn into. I'm not part of the creation of that future. So we're going to be part of the creation of the other future where people who want to see good for each other get to create. And, we really have to feed our own fires. We really have to be putting energy into ourselves. We really have to have compassion for whatever we're feeling and take care of ourselves. And having spaces like this is just a way for us to move the needle on the things that are important to us. Again, stepping into that powerful creator space in our own lives, which does have an impact in so many ways. So even if it's something that benefits you, it can still be beneficial to others. So we're going to do some work today. We're going to do some stuff to get focused, but also just so you know that these co-works are a way for me also to spread the word about fundraising that we're doing to send a girl to college in Sierra Leone, a young woman. We have two young ladies that we fundraised in 2024 to go to college, so now we need to pay for an additional year. We have raised a number of funds for one of the ladies, is Matu, and we need to finish fundraising for her by the end of February 2025. If you see this replay at a different time, we're probably working on something else for similar goals. These are women in Sierra Leone, which just has a lot of human rights abuse, a lot of poverty, and prices are pretty low there to help, especially if you're from the US or the Europe. And so we can make a big difference with our dollar and really change lives, which I need to see it now. I need to have hope for the future, for our lovely ladies that are working so hard to keep going. So that's what we're up to. The link is going to be in the description, and you can see the update of what fundraiser we're working on and what's going on with that and how to help. So, but anytime you watch this or like it or leave a comment or share it, get people into these kind of co-works if you find them helpful. We're just spreading the word about these causes. And there really aren't a lot of other sources of fundraising. So please do help us spread the word. I would really appreciate it. It's really important work. Okay, so let's think about what we want to do. So let's just take a minute. What I would invite you to do for the next 3 minutes is we're going to take a little time with a notebook or journal, or you can use a digital note on your phone or computer. Let's just take a minute to kind of journal with ourselves. So I often like to just do like a dear me, letter. And then I sort of write about what I'm feeling right now, kind of what's kicking around in my heart or my soul or my mind, and just sort of empty it out and commune with myself, just kind of put it on the table. And then I'll ask myself, is there anything that you want to say back? But let's just take 3 minutes just to sort of empty out. And if you feel inspired to write anything different, that's fine too. But let's take 3 minutes to jot down how we're feeling, what we're thinking right now, this day. What's on our heart? What's on our mind? Let's just put it down somewhere. for 3 minutes. Okay, so that time is spent. So let's just do another 3 minutes. And I want you to imagine like an older version of yourself or a wiser version of yourself, or could be like your higher self or your divine self, somebody who knows lots of things, kind of coming in, shining light, and having something to say back to what you put out there. Let's just spend 3 minutes kind of rating back as if we're that higher self version and what they might have to say about everything that we said. So 3 minutes, writing a letter back as our higher self to current self. Okay, wrapping up that. Now let's take a minute and we're going to be writing back to our higher self, and we're going to add, let's just say thank you. Thank you for everything you shared. I'm going to digest this. So we're writing this letter to write back to our higher self as who we are now, saying thank you. I'm going to take in everything that you wrote, and now I'm going to ask you, what is my next step today? What do I need to focus on today? Okay, so we're just going to get really granular, looking at our feet today. What do I need to focus on today in your view? Okay, so we're going to take another 3 minutes asking our higher self, what should we focus on today? Thanking them. And if you get any ideas, go ahead and jot them down about what to focus on today. Okay, so hopefully that gave you some ideas. And now we're going to set the timer for, let's say, 20 minutes. And we're going to just work on whatever is coming up as important to work on right now. Remember, we're going to try not to use this time for things like going on social media or something that might bring you down a rabbit hole and distract you. So just really try to put this time towards something else that you could chip away at a little bit in 20 minutes. And let's just go and not be distracted. Okay. That's our challenge just for the 20 minutes for the co-work. Okay. Feel free to leave a comment if you want to about like what you're trying to work on, just to say it out loud. We have about 2 minutes left. Okay, everybody, that was 20 minutes. Feel free to continue working if you are on a roll. I'm going to let you go. Just one last reminder that we are fundraising for a young woman to go to college. So if you have a spare $25 to donate so that she can have a brighter future, including having, good employment that she can use to support her family and avoid domestic abuse and violence towards women that's so common in her country. She's also an activist, is Matu, the young lady we're fundraising for right now. She is an activist for women's rights. So having steady financial job in the future will help her to help more women. With her voice, she's an amazing debater and a spitfire that we need to be speaking out for women. It'll be a lot easier for her to do that with some financial grounding, so that $25 is going to be really sustainable and helping her to take care of herself. So thank you so much for watching, spreading the word, commenting, sharing, whatever you can do to help us spread the word about this fundraiser. And I'm wishing you well during these kind of chaotic times. And I hope you will join me for other co-works. We have replays from the past, and I will be doing more in the future. So keep an eye out. Make sure to subscribe by hitting the bell and getting notified from all recordings. I will be seeing you shortly. Thank you.